Cooking good lookins, my name is Sydney Metter and I am a fangirl. Hey guys, so some of you may have heard of this little Broadway musical called Wicked. It's not that popular, it's, it's alright, whatever. But you may have also heard then that it's being made into a movie. Whoa, yes! It's only what I've been waiting for my entire life. Yes, like most of the planet, Wicked is one of my favorite musicals and I have been waiting for this movie to be made for the longest time. And as a fangirl, one of the things I do when I'm excited for a book or maybe even a musical to be made into a movie is I like to dream up the perfect cast. So without further ado, I thought it'd be fun today to share some of my ideas for who I think would be the best cast for the Wicked movie. So listen carefully, casting directors from Wicked, because you're about to get your minds blown. I also just want to say, some of these people I've thought of the absolute perfect person ever to play this role, in my opinion. So for some of the roles, I'll only be naming one person, but for other roles, I feel like there are a lot of different choices that could be really, really great, so I'll be naming a few for different ones. Also, if you have different ideas for who you think would be better or you agree with my ideas, go ahead and leave your ideas down in the comments below because I like to hear from everyone. Just be nice, you might not agree with my choices. You might think my choices are idiotic and the worst choices ever made in the history of mankind, but you don't have to say that. Just be like, hey, I disagree. Here's what I think. And you know what? Your ideas might be better. Who knows? It's fine, but we're all just going to kind of speculate right now because obviously we're not going to be the ones casting the movie, so this is just for fun. Okay, long, ridiculous rant over. Here we go! Okay, so first and foremost, let's talk about the star of the show, Elphaba, aka the Wicked Witch of the West. I have the perfect person for this. This is someone that I absolutely adore with all of my heart. They're one of my favorite people in the entire world, and I know for a fact that they can pull off several of these songs because I've heard them. And that person is none other than Lea Michele, the goddess herself. Yes. Lea Michele would be absolutely perfect for this role. She sang several of the songs on Glee. She's an amazing actress and singer. She definitely knows how to work with movies as well as theater, so she'd be just absolutely perfect. Also, Idina Menzel played her mom on Glee, and they look surprisingly alike. Idina Menzel, in case you don't know, was the original Elphaba, so I just think this is the absolute perfect choice. And I know a lot of people don't like Rachel Berry, and so you might have some negative feelings towards Lea Michele, in which case, yeah, that's fine if you don't think that she'd be the perfect choice for Elphaba, because again, I'm not actually casting this movie. But next on the list is Glinda, and I have only one person that I think would be absolutely spectacular in this role. I can just picture it in my head, and it just makes all of my dreams come true. It is perfect. And it may not be someone that you think of initially. It may not be like the common choice, but I think it should be. And that person is Kristen Bell. Oh, she's so amazing. She can sing. She proved that in Frozen. But I think I knew she could sing beforehand because I've always wanted her to play Glinda since like the beginning of time, and I don't know why. But I remember when Frozen came out, my first thought was, oh my god, she's getting into like the world of singing, then she'll be like a much more obvious choice for Glinda, because I literally, and I'm talking like years, like middle school, I probably started making this list of my dream cast. So she has been on it forever. I think she's absolutely perfect. Okay, so obviously the next person that we need to cast is Fiyero, and this is someone I have had a lot of trouble thinking of one single person. I've had just so many people come to mind. So I'm just going to give you a list of the top 3 choices I have for this role. My first choice is the person that's been on my list this whole time, but it could really go either way. And that person is Aaron Veet. He actually played Fiyero on Broadway. It might not have been Broadway, but it was somewhere he played it. Also, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name right. Sorry if I'm not and you're like a huge fan of his and you hate me now. I'm so sorry. But anyways, I think he'd be a really, really, really good Fiyero. But another choice that came to me earlier today while I was thinking of this video, And I have to say, it did not cross my mind at all, ever. But when I thought of this, I was like, hold on. This might actually work. It's so crazy it might actually work. But I thought, what if Brendan Urie played Fiyero, right? Oh my god, like he has the best singing range in the entire world. And now he's going to be on Broadway in Kinky Boots, so he knows how to act. I'm just saying, it's worth a shot. Could be really good. It could be really good. And that leads me to my last choice. Now my last choice is someone who has actually been rumored to play this role. And at first I was not crazy about it, but the more I think about it, I actually am starting to like it a little bit. And that person is Harry Styles. Now let me just say, I've never really been a One Direction fan. I don't hate them. Don't kill me, Directioners. Like, I just have never been super duper into them. I listen to their music, like the popular ones on the radio. But you know, I was always just kind of like, I don't really know Harry Styles that well. He's never acted before. Who knows if he'd really be good at this role. But no, like the more I actually listen to him sing, he's really good. And also he's gonna be in that new Dunkirk movie, which obviously is like a really serious role, which means he knows how to act to an extent at least. And if he can do that serious of a movie, he can definitely do Wicked easily. So, I don't know, Harry Styles might be a good option there. The next person to cast is Nessa Rose. Now obviously this needs to be someone who's younger than the person playing Elphaba, since she's the youngest sister. But the question is, who? So I had two ideas for who I think would be really good for this role. I think both of them might be a little bit too young, possibly, but I don't know. I'm just gonna roll with it. The first option is Zendaya. Who doesn't love Zendaya? She's awesome. And she's actually my age. She's like 20, so she's not too young. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. So I think Zendaya would be really, really good for this role. I know she can act, I know she can sing, and everyone loves her. She's perfect. The second option for someone who I think would be absolutely amazing as Nessa Rose is auli'i Cravalho, who was the voice of Moana in the new Disney movie Moana. She's actually a lot younger than Zendaya. She's super young, but she doesn't look too young, and she's also just really talented, and I actually love her, like as a person, but also as an actor. And I just really, really want to see her career take off and her succeed, so I just want her to be cast in like every movie ever. Next up is Bach, and I have only one person in mind who I think is perfect, and that person is Adam Devine. I know, it's a little weird, maybe it's a little unexpected, but he's so cute, and I just picture him. Just picture in your head playing Bach and tell me it's not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life. I have a mild crush on him, if you can tell. I have two really, really, really great choices for who I think would be amazing as Dr. Dillamond. I'm actually really excited for both of these, so prepare yourselves for this. Are you ready? It's not that exciting, I promise. I'm just being overdramatic. The person I would like to play Dr. Dillamond is either Neil Patrick Harris or Lin-Manuel Miranda. Oh yeah! I mean, come on. These guys are awesome. Everyone in the world thinks these guys are awesome. They're absolutely perfect and they would be adorable. So, that's all I have to say. Next, I'm going to cast Madame Morrible. Okay, so here's the deal. My first choice for this is Kristen Chenoweth because she was in the original Broadway cast, and everybody loves seeing someone from the original cast be put into a new production, whether that be a movie or a remake or whatever. People love to see the original cast come back. And while obviously Idina Menzel could do this role as well, I think that Kristen Chenoweth would probably be more suited for this role because she can easily play like a kind of snarky villain lady. Spoilers, I think? I don't know. Anyways, I think she would be really good. But another person that I think would be absolutely fabulous would be Audra McDonald because she has a beautiful voice. She is an amazing actor. I think she would just be fabulous. And last but not least, let's cast the Wizard. Okay, so here's the deal. For the Wizard, I have thought for the longest time that possibly Christopher Walken could do it. Because the thing about the Wizard is you spend a lot of time talking about him before you actually see him. So the person who plays the wizard has to live up to the name. He has to have the personality and the pizzazz. So Christopher Walken has always been my first choice, but I wasn't too convinced earlier today when I was trying to make this, so I kept thinking of other possibilities, like who else would be just a really good wizard? Then it hit me. The perfect choice. Get ready for this. Tim Curry. Who is better than Tim Curry? I mean, oh my god. He is such a good character actor. He's absolutely fabulous. We know he can sing. Tim Curry. That's it. Alright, so that's it. That would be who I would cast in the Wicked movie if I was the casting director. Which obviously I'm not. So don't take this too seriously. It's just for fun. Casting directors, if you're watching this and you need an extra, go ahead and call me up. I'm available. Well, that's it for today. I just wanted to make a short little video, and I am just super duper excited about this Wicked movie. I've just been hearing more and more stuff about it lately, so I kind of got inspired to make this because, like I said, this has been something I've been thinking about for years, and it's finally happening. So I just figured this was probably a good idea for a video. If you like this video and you want to see me do more Dreamcasts, go ahead and tell me what you would like me to cast in the comments below, and give this video a big thumbs up. And if you like what I have to say and you want to hear more, go ahead and hit subscribe below because I make videos every week. Until next time, peace out, Girl Scouts!